go now.
Hey, welcome back.
Yo, welcome back. Before we get into today's podcast, give us a like and subscribe. Every subscription helps. And let's get into the podcast. Yo, welcome back to the Talking Shit podcast. To my right, the bro Josiah from the Valley, Charge Down King.
Six again.
Cheaper than your man's chushes. The
Cha-ching.
intercept taker.
G'day, Josiah.
The sensei.
And to my left is the Bo Machu.
Too much.
The host from the coast.
Blah.
He's sharper than your auntie side-eye. Sharp but champagne puppy junior. Yo, welcome back to the Talking Shit podcast. You're here with Josiah and Machu, bringing you the latest on sports, pop culture, and life's big questions.
Welcome back to the potty, baby.
Another week.
Another dollar.
Hey, cha-ching.
We're testing out some new sounds right now because we're actually getting way more technologically advanced. So let's just test out some of the new sounds
Yeah.
to start with.
Well, the first thing that we got, just so that you guys are all aware, Machu's favorite.
That's Josiah when he sees his missus come home.
Babe, no, the washing, damn it.
Oh, that's when you're like, babe, did you get the meat out for the...
Yeah.
Babe, did you get the meat out from the fridge?
To unfreeze it?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. And when you know you're in trouble, you blame it on someone else.
Mama.
That's just in any rap song, eh? You'd be like, that's just the ad lib to anything. You'd be like,
Yeah.
I hit him up, all the cops in your seat.
Mama.
That didn't hurt. That one
Hey,
didn't hurt.
that's all good. We get the memo. Anyway, next one.
Yeah. That's just when you... That might be after you do the biggest pause moment of all time.
Yeah.
You know, so that will probably be my favorite one.
The go-to.
Good morning, gangsters.
And of course, if you're from Glendon, hey,
Good morning, gangsters.
that's the new one anyway. But yeah, hey, welcome back anyway to the Talking Shit podcast. Yes, it is another week, another dollar, all right? And if you're back again, thank you for coming back.
Yeah.
And if you're new, well, welcome.
Yeah. We're here to give you a good yarn. Bro, we got a Gold Coast Titans vs Warriors today. I just want to touch on that real quick. Bro, I've been telling you, we played so shit last week. I'm petrified, bro, because if we lose to the Titans, all my dudes at work are going to give me so much shit because we've been so good. I've been going, oh, how's the Titans going, bro? Must be, imagine being a supporter to that team.
Yeah.
And then last week they played so mean and we're coming up against them now. I hope Jaden Campbell cakes it or some like, they're not firing, bro. Like,
I tell you what, if it's one person that I actually am like, this dude's a freak, it's JC.
bro,
JC is a freak, bro.
he can do everything. Like, he's
Everything.
so skillful and fast.
Everything. I reckon he's really underrated, eh?
As a defender as well. Have you noticed
Yeah,
how
yeah.
like hard he comes into tackles and shit?
He is a freak. Like when it's like, bro, he just, what I like about him for his size, he puts his body on the line.
Bro, he does, yeah.
Puts his body on the line. That's what I appreciate.
You can
about
tell halves especially that don't want to tackle because they never get their head in close.
him. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
SJ.
Yeah.
SJ,
True.
sorry brother, but your head was never tucked in. You were doing these ones a bit, but you've scored good tries, so you made up for it. But bro, yeah, JC's flying in, like really putting shots on. That's one thing that's impressed me this year with him is his defense.
Yeah, well, it'll be a big game today. I'm predicting the Wires are going to win. I guess it's their home field advantage. So
Yeah, I'll post. This is going to be after the game, but I'll post the multi for you guys as well. So if you guys are following me, you're probably bankrupt, but you know, there's a you know that meme that's like the dude trying to get the gold, stopping before you actually hit the goal.
Yeah.
That's not going to be us.
Yeah.
We're going to hit that goal, baby.
But I tell you what, it's Wires World, man. If you've been living under a rock, Movie World or Dream World, wherever you are,
Dream World, I think. Yeah.
bro, you've turned this city into Auckland.
Bro, straight up.
So yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but
There's more New Zealand stuff here than in Auckland, probably. Like, bro, I was driving to work. I was telling you, and there was Wild World, and then I drove a little bit further, and it was to Wehe LAB concert. I was thinking, bro, come on. I felt a little bit bad. Like, bro, let's do some Aussie stuff right in here. I feel a little bit bad, bro.
yeah. Well, it might have been a what is it? An advert. Maybe it was a collab.
Yeah.
I wonder
And
if the Titans do something.
They're taking advantage of all the Kiwis, and
Well, they are.
Yeah, so
They know they're going to get a sold out game
Yeah.
today, which it is.
yeah.
So we're going.
Yep. We're gonna go. Josiah got us kids tickets. That was crazy. So if you're on the door, mate, you're gonna see this after, but let us in, please.
Yeah. Well, there were no more adult tickets. So what was I supposed to do? Yeah, when desperate times
No,
come.
grateful.
Yeah.
So jump into my update.
Yeah, get into
All
it.
right. So my update is just this video I saw, and it's this fight between these two American dudes, and it just absolutely cracked me up. But it made me think. I'll ask the question after I play the video, but yeah, I'll play the video to start with.
Oh, you got me. I know, big boy. I'm getting deja vu. Chill, I'm getting.
chill, getting deja vu. So pretty much what I wanted to say, he gets hit with two hard ass shots as they're fighting, and he goes, chill, I'm getting deja vu.
Bro, to say that in the middle of a fight is insane to me.
The dude stopped as well. He was polite enough to stop. Like, he was like, whoa, that's a Raven. Like, whoo, deja vu. And so I was thinking, bro, for you, I can give you one that I think, but what's a good way to try to get out of a fight? Imagine you're about to fight someone who's massive ass. What's a good way to like get out of it?
Gee, straight up, I need to take a shit.
Yeah.
I need to take a shit. I'm out.
I'm gonna shit on both of us if we continue this way.
That's the only way I'm thinking you can get out of a fight.
Yeah, I think a great way is like act gay.
Oh, that
So
is low key.
As you're about to fight, it might be someone really masculine trying to fight you, and so you go like, "Damn, you're looking pretty sexy, yeah." What are you doing later? Like, also start doing that, or you get naked.
Have you seen that guy that does that?
Nah.
He purposely rocks up people in America somewhere, and he's like this Mexican dude, and then he goes like to avoid a fight, he'll go, "Daddy," bro, and they're like, "What?" And he's like, "Daddy." Bro,
Oh, is it? Yeah,
he
it
keeps
works.
explaining, yeah, and it
Does
works,
it work?
bro. And I'm just like, damn, all right.
Yeah.
So, and that's it.
What would be another way? Maybe just act crazy, but that I don't like that one because that has a chance to actually backfire.
Yeah.
Because if if you don't act it off well enough and you don't look scary and crazy enough, the dude's gonna be like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm still gonna fight you.
Yeah.
So I don't really like that one. I feel like the getting naked would be more bulletproof, you know?
Getting naked is crazy.
Yeah,
That's probably the one that I think will always work.
naked.
Yeah.
Because you don't really imagine you were gonna fight someone and they got fully naked.
Yeah. It's like, oh, hell no.
Yeah, I can't be associated with this.
Nah.
Like, imagine we get in a tussle, bro.
What are you tussling?
Yeah. Yeah. The easy win is right there. Like,
Yeah.
I can just
Yeah. Bro, yeah.
automatic win.
I don't know a legitimate way though
To get out.
to get out. What would be a legitimate way?
Pay them. But you lose all credibility if you do that.
Or do you just cop it, G, and just get smashed? Maybe that's the only way. The sooner you get hit in the face and just
I reckon naked's pretty foolproof. Getting naked. I reckon it's pretty foolproof, G. Like, I'm thinking about it now. If someone got naked, I'd be like, bro, you've lost the fight. And you're disgusting.
Yeah, true.
Mate, you're disgusting.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
You are rank.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the way it will go, eh? What do you reckon our community would say?
Bro.
The followers. What would the followers say?
Bro, okay, this would definitely stop the fight, bro. This is out of pocket ass. But imagine you were raged up downstairs in a fight. There's no way you're fighting. There's no way, eh? There's no way if
There's
you're
no
bricked
way.
up. Mention the dude you're gonna fight is bricked up.
Gee, what are you bricked up for? I love fighting.
Yeah.
I love fighting.
And you're like,
yeah.
oh no, that's like actually showing like bro, that would be so scary, eh? That would be so scary, bro.
Bro, like that dude has too much test going on, bro. I'll tell you.
He's so keen for this. He's so keen for the fight, bro. He's like that keen.
He is that keen.
That would be an automatic get out of the fight, I reckon. Yeah. Or shitting yourself would actually get you out as well, I reckon.
Yeah. I don't know.
I reckon pissing yourself, you're still going to get knocked out. Like, that's not enough.
But that's pretty much being naked, bro.
Yeah.
Would you say? Yeah, no. I don't know. I don't know.
Anyway, so maybe our best one we can give you is get naked. Extra points if you're bricked up, but also extra crazy points. Maybe you'll go to jail.
See, our shed gang, though, the shed gang will be like, nah, that's crazy being bricked up. I feel like they'll be like, Machu, what is going on? Where is your mind at, bro?
If you saw someone like that, the level of like wrongness is just so out of pocket, bro.
I did think I would freeze.
I'd run away.
I wouldn't even be able to
run.
I would freeze. It would just be so awkward. The moment, here I am. I'm ready to just like I'm in this mindset to let's go, let's get it on, let's fight.
Yeah.
If that ever happened, I'd be fearful for my life.
Bro, 100%.
I'd be fearful for my life.
Why did he get this excited? Bro, why did it send you that way, mate? Answer that, mate.
Yeah. Well, our share community, man, you chime in on this.
Yeah, let us know what you think.
I wonder what you guys reckon about this. So, we'll find out sooner or later.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't happen today at the game when the Wilds win or when the Wilds lose.
I know, bro.
Can't have that happen. Have too many of our Kiwi brothers and sisters on the piss in next minute.
Bro, that happens, apparently. Apparently domestic violence goes up when like the All Blacks and the Warriors lose.
Yeah, I heard.
That's nuts, bro.
That's a crazy stat.
What do you reckon? Nah, let's not get into that.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll get into my one, eh?
Yeah.
General update. I got a little bit of a game for us today. On the left of Machi over here, okay, this is why we're kind of... This is the craziest thing, actually. We're sitting on different ends of the table, which we haven't done before. Normally, I'm on the left, he's on the right, okay? But for today's game, because I write with my right, okay, I've got this whiteboard here. So we're going to play a little game, and this is something that I've been doing all week at school with my students, and I did this on our family last night. Now, the disadvantage for Machu is that he is by himself on this here, okay? So you can't communicate with anyone.
Group.
Yeah, I mean,
group project.
This is a group project,
right.
but I want to test your knowledge and what you think, okay? So what I'm doing...
Am I allowed to look?
You can look. You can look. So what I've done here, Machu, okay, what he has to do is figure out from top to bottom what the most transferable sport is to other sports, okay? So taking into consideration the following 5 criteria. So the first one is physical. Now, I'll read out what each of these mean just to give you a better understanding of each of the criteria. So number 1 is physical. As most people would know, this is the fitness components that are developed: aerobic, anaerobic capacity, strength, power, speed, agility, flexibility, balance, coordination, reaction time, and body composition. Number 2 is motor skill transfer. So fundamental movement skills and overall motor competence. Number 3 is perceptual and tactical transfer. So decision-making under pressure, spatial awareness, reading, play. Okay. Number 4, psychological transfer. So competitive exposure, resilience, and also coachability. And number 5, breadth versus depth, which is, does it transfer widely or only to a narrow family of sports? Okay. Now, I've prompted AI to put these from the most transferable, which is number 1, to number 10. Okay. Now, my prompt is pretty intense. I've even told it to use evidence, cite real findable studies or reviews, author year journal on motor learning transfers of training, early diversification and early specialization, etc., etc., etc. Okay. Now, I want to make this clear. There is no evidence or research, okay, that ranks sports by transferability. All right. So I want to make that very clear. And also, depending on the type of AI you use, I'm using Claude for this. The answers might differ depending on the AI you choose to use. Okay. Now, what I'm going to give you, bro, you're going to put these from 1 to 10. Okay. But also, the first round, it's up to you. You put it in any order. The second round, you can ask me to lock in one in any of these numbers here. Okay. To maybe help you out. All right. At any point, if you get one right, I will underline it and say this is in the right spot. Okay. But you are on a time limit. So I'm going to give you a max of 10 minutes to figure this all out. But what you can't do is be like, okay, this here, this here. Okay, let's switch this here. This is okay. Yeah. So for the purpose of the game, I want you to think about the 5 criteria and then obviously put them in the order that you think.
So
okay.
It's the most transferable skill, like these sports.
Yeah.
I'm ranking them to be what's the most transferable to any sport.
To any sport.
So okay.
Yeah. So before we start, each of the criteria you see up here, I've ranked them out of a total of 5 points. Right. So in total, 25 points. All right. So I'm not going to tell you what number 1 is, but it could be, say, 24, 25 points.
Yeah.
Number 10 might be, say, 11 points, all right, in total, okay? After you get one right, I will then tell you what each of the criteria scored for that sport.
Yeah.
Okay? All right, so after each round as well, the longer it takes, I'll lock one in for you. You just tell me where you want to lock it into.
Yeah.
Okay? All good?
Cool.
All right, so these here, now usually when you do this in a group game, I got everyone to guess the sports as well. So for the purpose of the game, because obviously it's just Machu, I've given them the 10 sports just to make it easier as well. All right. So for you tell me where you think any of these sports are. So just so people know, rugby and NRL I've put together. We've got MMA, basketball, team handball, which is the Olympic sport, where you throw it into the net, netball, tennis, athletics, gymnastics, soccer, and AFL.
Yep.
All right.
Sweet.
So you kick us off, bro.
Yeah. I'll go AFL as number 1.
AFL. I'll tell you if you get any of these right at the end.
So at the end?
At the end.
I'll go rugby second. I'll go basketball third. Soccer fourth. Can I just do 10 first? Can I go athletics 10? Gymnastics 9. MMA, netball 8. MMA 7. Tennis 6. And handball 5. The reason I chose AFL 1 to start with is because it has both hand and feet. I wanted to put rugby first just because of the physicality, like there's more wrestling and shit. Mm-hmm. But I think you need to have a bit more all-round, like jumping, like AFL transfers to basketball better, for example.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like volleyball.
So the ones you got right after round 1, handball. That is in the correct spot. At number 5, that scored a total 21. Of 21 points. Okay.
Okay.
The next one that you got potentially right. No. So you got 1.
Damn.
Okay. 1 on this list correct. Okay.
Okay.
So you can now tell me.
Can you tell me if am I close or wait? Yeah. Or nah. No. I'll have a few more goes and then you can tell me if I'm struggling.
Now that it's the end of the first round, second round, you can ask me to lock in a number as well.
Okay.
Lock in a position, or you can keep going. It's up to you.
Lock in 10.
Lock in 10. 10. It's Machu sport.
AFL. Oh, tennis. Yeah, I knew tennis was going to be down there.
Yeah. So for those that don't know, Machu's actually a good tennis player.
No, I'm not.
All right.
Okay. Yep, that helps.
Tennis tennis, so you know, scored 18.
Okay.
All right. Now,
So tennis is the least
handball,
transferable.
just to give you an idea, handball scored a 4 for physical, a 5 for motor skill, a 4 for perceptual and tactical, a 4 for psychological, and a 4 for breadth versus depth.
So it scored pretty high.
Yep. And tennis scored 4, 4, 3, 5, and 2.
Okay. So I'm going to go athletics 9. Just push all of these up with athletics at the bottom.
Yep. So you're going to get athletics?
Yeah.
And what was it at 8?
Gymnastics. What was the next one? Netball. Oh, I really don't think netball's that transferable way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll just leave it there for now. And then MMA. Yeah, just put MMA there. Swap rugby and AFL around. And swap soccer and basketball around as well.
And then these two.
Yeah.
I'm going to go b-ball. All right. On this list, you've got soccer correct.
Okay, that helps.
Okay. So soccer scored
It's third.
21.
Okay.
All right. You also got MMA correct. At 20.
Lucky I didn't change that.
And that's all you've got correct so far.
Damn, so AFL and rugby aren't 1 or 2.
No.
B-ball is not 4.
Mm.
So, bro, okay,
So-
I think they're going to put gymnastics up there, eh?
So do you want me to, I'll tell you what soccer scored. Physical 5, motor skill 3, perceptual tactical 5, psychological 4, and breadth versus depth is 4. Okay. For MMA scored 5 for physical, 4 for motor skill, 3 for perceptual tactical, psychological was a 4.
That's a 5 psychological MMA.
Breadth versus depth. Huh?
I reckon psychological MMA is the hardest.
Sorry, psychological was a 5.
Oh, right.
Sorry, perceptual tactical
Oh,
was
right,
a
4.
3.
Oh, 3.
Was a 3. And breadth versus depth was a 3. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll tell you the reasoning behind it as well
Yeah.
later. Okay.
So take both of those off, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Now you can
Bro,
ask me
I'm
to lock
going-
in one.
I'm going gymnastics. Gymnastics 1.
Mhm.
Bro, I'm not putting athletics up there, bro. But I feel like, bro, athletics here. Oh wait, nipple wasn't right. Eh? Okay, yeah, put nipple at 9. Bro, netball better not be in the top 5, bro. I swear to God. Oh, so b-ball has to be 2. Rugby has to be 4. And then, what was the last one? AFL, 7. Yeah.
All right. On this list, you've got rugby and union, correct? So league, NRL, that scored a total of 21. And I'll explain why these are 21 as well.
Yeah.
Okay, later. You've got
B-ball's not, B-ball,
AFL, correct?
that's cap, bro.
Yeah, that scored a 20. Okay. Athletics and netball are also correct. So you are
Bro, so B-ball's 1 and gym's 2.
19. And yes, you are correct. So gymnastics and b-ball are switched.
See, the thing I don't like about that, wait, are you going to go or should I go first?
You can go. Give me
Bro.
your reasoning. Hold on. Give me your reasoning behind each of them. By the way, basketball 23, 21, 21, 21, 21, 20, 20, 19, 19, and 18.
Okay, bro. I'm actually really against this.
Okay.
I'm really, really against this.
Yep.
I think basketball is one of the least transferable skills. I've talked about this. I think that a better athlete is in the NFL than in the NBA. My reasoning for this is being tall in basketball is really important. So if you're a 6'8" dude, you're going to be better at basketball than me pretty much no matter how, like, I have to be really, really skillful
You have to be a Steph.
to be better than you at basketball.
Right. Or a Paul George or like a...
Yeah, I need to have
Kyrie.
crazy handles and be really good. So I think it's the least transferable. Like, bro, you look at so many of the 7-footers, all those kind of dudes, they're actually not skillful players or athletic. They're tall. And they're good at they're mean at basketball, and they might be skillful for their size. But I think in terms of actual skill and transfer, bro, NBA players, like, a basketball player does not transfer to gymnastics. Hell no. Soccer, maybe. Rugby, no. Handball, maybe. MMA, no. AFL, maybe. Athletics, I don't think they're fast at all. Netball, yeah.
Wait, you don't think athletics people are That's like...
I don't think NBA players are fast. I think they have the odd dude that's fast, but on average, I don't think they're fast compared to like rugby, AFL, soccer players. Compared to those bro, compared to soccer,
Yeah.
I think is fucking insane. I think AFL got a real bad bargain there.
So I kind of agree with that one. AFL, I feel like, is a high intensity sport, but I want you to listen to the reasons why it's ranked in this order. Okay? Because this might change your mindset about basketball, whatever. Okay?
And then tennis being last, if you think of it, I kind of get that.
Yeah. So I will tell you basketball first, okay? And it's ranking and the reasoning behind why AI has chosen for it to be at number 1. So its ranking for physical is a 4. Motor skill is 5. Perceptual and tactical is 5. Psychological is 4. And breadth versus depth is 5. And that is the one you are arguing that it's not transferable to many sports.
Breadth versus depth?
Breadth versus depth. Because breadth versus depth is it transferable to a wide group of sports or only a narrow group of sports? Okay.
Yeah.
So the reasoning behind why basketball is at number 1, and by the way, I just want to say he did this, bearing in mind that I've obviously helped him out a little bit, okay, all within 8 minutes. So you hit the timer on well before the time finished. So basketball got a total of 23 points. It is the only sport in the top 10 scoring 4+ on every criteria. It covers all 3 fundamental movement skill domains simultaneously. Locomotor, which is sprint, jump, land, decelerate, and shuffle. Object control, dribble, pass, catch, shoot, stability, contested balance, body positioning. Tactically, it is a compressed invasion game. Continuous 5v5, read and react in a small space. So decision density per minute is extremely high. It also builds the jump, land, cut motor pattern that underpins almost every field and court sport. Inference, not finding, but consistent with Smeaton and Causa and Ford and invasion sport transfer. So in other words, it's referenced a study.
Yeah.
Okay. So does that change any of your
I get what they're
thought
saying.
process?
I think basketball is high, but I think rugby is like, bro, basketball is a massive sport and there's heaps of tactics and it's so, I don't know. I think it being like popular helps it, but I still think being tall in basketball is so important that it actually means that the athletes that play basketball aren't actually transferable to other sports. Like, for example, KD. What sports do you think he could have been professional in?
Probably high jump. In my opinion, because of that height, he's got to jump. He's got a little bit of a jump.
He can
on him,
jump. He can jump. I don't think he's crazy.
But if he trained athletics, he would be a killer, and I reckon he'd probably be good. Honestly, bro, I reckon
MMA,
if he trained though, like AFL, yes. Handball, yes.
Soccer, no. Rugby, no.
Well, soccer, it
Gymnastics,
depends.
no.
Like, you got to look at, like,
What would he be in soccer? He can't run that like that.
goalie, bro. Like, that's a position in soccer.
Nah.
That's a position in soccer.
That's BS, bro. He's
Why?
not, bro.
It is, though.
You can't.
Like,
Goalie doesn't count. That's not a proper. That's not a proper position.
well,
bro.
he might be something, though. Like,
He's not, bro. He's not.
he would be okay.
He will do his
wouldn't be
ACL,
great.
bro. He will.
He would.
He will try change direction, and his ACL will go the other way.
It
Bro,
probably would. It probably
netball,
would.
yeah, obviously, because it's pretty much the same as basketball.
Yeah.
But, bro, it's.
But it's transferable.
I don't think it is.
You don't think?
Nah.
Okay, well, we'll move into the next one, eh?
But you look at Steph A.
That's what I'm saying. You got to take the general
though.
consensus of all the athletes in that
Yeah.
sport. You can't just look at, I guess, a specific position, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think you got to look at maybe the whole thing.
Yeah.
Alright? So, and that's probably why, and I'll read tennis later on as to why maybe it's ranked at the very bottom. Okay. So gymnastics scored a 5 for physical, a 5 for motor skill, a 2 perceptual tactical. Psychological is a 5, and breadth versus depth is a 4. Total 21. Okay.
But, bro, you can't pass a ball if you do gymnastics. That's why it's limited.
But gymnastics is also mat movements too. So remember, on the mat they have all the
You're
balls
flipping
and
and
stuff.
shit.
They're flipping. They got the balls.
No, bro. A gymnast cannot catch a torpedo bomb.
But
they will
probably,
bounce
they
off
might
their
not.
head.
Yeah, probably. But they are. I'll read it for you.
Bro,
I'll read it for you.
Imagine them. Even, bro, a gymnast is getting knocked the fuck out in MMA.
Probably. Yeah.
Bro,
but they aren't going to be the greatest at MMA, but we would be able to get in a ring.
In MMA.
In MMA.
But that's because we got wrestle.
But
And, like, we got
yeah.
contact experience.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, in terms of strength, like, we're not fighters, but we would still be able to get in the ring. I feel like a gymnast would.
Oh, gee. Gymnasts don't have that
Well-
ticker, bro.
Well, gymnastics, okay?
I reckon psychological for gymnastics should be... Oh, it is actually pretty tough.
Well, and you got to remember, in most cases, it's an individual sport
Yeah.
as well, okay? Unless they do team events, right? So, gymnastics scored a 21, the best physical and motor foundation available, and the strongest case for a genuinely general base, relative strength, power, flexibility.
I agree with that.
All of that stuff, okay? Its weakness is unambiguous. It is closed, self-paced, opponent-free sport, so perceptual and tactical transfer is near zero. And aerobic development is poor. A gymnast entering a team sport arrives athletic and tactically naive.
Yeah.
So,
And
which makes sense.
and no skills. Like, your skills are on a bar and, like, doing flips and stuff. You got no ball skills. You got no rack hand-eye. Your hand-eye is poos.
No, hand-eye is up there, G.
Why? How?
Well, think of the people in the bars. And like,
Yeah, that's like
On the-
bar hand-eye, though. I'm talking ball hand-eye, like racket hand-eye. You know? That, like, bro, imagine giving a gymnast a tennis racket and being like, bro, just hit the ball. They're going to miss the ball, bro. They can't
reckon?
they can't hit the ball. They can't.
okay, this is you. That's your opinion. I get that. Okay, soccer scored a 21 as well. Okay, soccer scored a total from physical 5, motor skill 3, perceptual tactical 5, psychological 4, breadth is 4. Okay, total 21. So soccer is ranked in this position at number 3 because elite aerobic and repeated sprint development, plus arguably the richest tactical education in sport. Constant scanning, spatial problem solving, and reading play in a 22-player system. Its motor score is the lowest in the top 4 for one obvious reason. It systematically excludes the upper body. So
Yeah.
throwing, catching, and overhead skills
That's why
go
I was
undeveloped.
struggling to put it high.
Which is why a soccer player transitioning to rugby or netball has a real skill deficit despite superb fitness.
And no ticker.
And no ticker. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the least likely to go.
Like, bro, if you're falling on the ground, like, honestly, I'd put soccer below rugby.
100%, bro.
In my opinion?
Rugby has everything, bro.
I
That's
know.
why I struggled
I
to
know.
put it so low.
Yeah.
Because it literally has everything.
Yeah.
Like, you have to wrestle dudes. You have to strategically move. You have to kick. You have
Yeah.
to pass. You have to tackle. You have to lift in a line out. You have
Yeah.
to, bro, push in a scrum. Like,
Yeah.
bro, it literally has everything.
I know. And you are right. So rugby scored on the 5 criteria, 5 for physical, 4 for motor skill, 4 for perceptual tactical, 5 for psychological, 3 for breadth versus depth. Okay, so that's where it lost.
That is so tough. What? So it can transfer to a narrow amount and not lots. That's BS, bro. What can not transfer here? It's rugby.
Well, that's why I look at you and I, right? Any footy player, or a lot of footy players, a lot of us can pick up
Any sport, bro.
a lot of sports, bro.
Like,
But,
what sport do you think that does not transfer to?
well, this is the thing. This is what I was thinking. Is it because we grew up playing all these other sports is why we're good at it? Or could rugby player that's only ever played rugby or league jump into another sport? I think they could, but maybe it's because of
Payne
our
Haas.
upbringing.
Like, what's Payne Haas doing?
You know, like, did he play touch footy as a kid?
Yeah.
Maybe he did. I don't know. All right.
True.
Did he play basketball? I don't know. But
Maybe
in my head,
we're just thinking about us.
that's what I'm saying. You know, so that I'm just
Cocky ass.
No, we're not. We're not. Yeah. So rugby league and union scored 21. It's the best in class on psychological transfer, which I think is 100% true because collision exposure, repeated resilience under fatigue, coachability within complex structure, physical development is comprehensive, strength, power, base, all of that stuff. Its ceiling is breadth. The collision skill set and the strength and mass body composition it drives transfer poorly to non-contact and endurance sports. That kind of makes sense to me because I was like, when I look at a forward in rugby, I don't know if many of them, because of their size, would be able to go play tennis, would be able to go play racket sports specifically.
Yeah.
That's where I think we would lack. We are quite stiff in a lot of areas too. So I have a feeling that's why it's not ranked higher, if that makes sense. So
They don't know how much running we have to do, though.
I know. That's
League
yeah.
is a little bit different. I can get the rugby forwards and stuff, but, bro, saying aerobic for a league player, I reckon is a bit BS.
Yeah. Well, it says worth flagging for your co-op specifically. League builds athletes with narrower onward options than the game's reputation suggests. So it is what it is, I guess. So the last one that scored 21 was handball. Physical was a 4. Motor skill was a 5. Perceptual tactical is a 4. Psychological is a 4. Breadth versus depth is a 4. Okay. Its reasoning behind it for handball is underrated and arguably the single best motor education of any sport. Sprint, jump, land, throw overhead, catch, absorb, contact, all in one continuous invasion game. It's essentially basketball with throwing and legal contact. Its lower profile here is a familiarity issue, not an evidence issue, though evidence specific to handball transfer is thin. So it's the fact that the game is not as popular as basketball. That's why it's ranked there and not up here. So I get that. I've watched handball. I've played it before as well. It's freaking hard, man.
Yeah, I've never played, so I don't really know.
It's actually hard. Yeah, and they're big. They're big boys, man. They're all Serbians and Croatian, like all of that. Like
They always do the jump and they're like,
yeah, that's pretty skillful. That's
Yeah.
pretty skillful. So I have a feeling that maybe some people from the shed community might disagree with the MMA one being at 6. I feel like before this started, I have a feeling that maybe a few of our community would have put MMA at 1 or 2. Okay?
My opinion on MMA is they're tough as, they're fit as, but they don't have skills.
That's what I think.
Like,
That's why I
bro,
wouldn't have rated it anywhere near the top.
Growing up with dudes that are fighters, they can't catch and pass, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
they can't.
They can't.
No,
Like,
they
they
can't.
just want to fight.
They're good at moving
Bro.
their bodies. They're good at
They
moving
can't
their
play
bodies.
rugby and they just, you know, they're there for the fight.
Well, they are. Yeah, 100%. So physical was a 5. Motor skill was a 4. Perceptual tactical was a 3, which some people might disagree with there. The fact that it was ranked a 3 out of 5.
For what? Physical?
Perceptual and tactical. So,
That's tough, I reckon.
but I'll explain
Especially
it.
with like the jiu-jitsu and stuff.
Yeah. Psychological was a 5 and breadth versus depth is a 3. Total score 20. Okay. The reasoning behind that, okay, was exceptional strength, grip, anaerobic capacity, and whole body coordination, plus a skill almost nothing else teaches. How to force safely and control an opponent's body. Psychologically brutal in a productive way. 1v1 with nowhere to hide. Tactical transfer is limited to reading a single opponent rather than a field, and object control skills are absent entirely.
MMA fighter, you're not learning how to fall. Like, that's a weird description to have, eh?
No, they are. They are.
How?
Because they
Wait,
get,
are you
they
talking
get
about
taught.
taking down?
No. They're learning how to absorb the contact when they do get taken down, and also safety. Like they don't,
I feel like it's a weird one to put in the key description of a fighter's physicality, like physical attributes, though.
But when you because maybe they do get taken down a lot. Maybe that's why. Like in jiu-jitsu, for example, like they get taught how to roll safely backwards, not straight over, because it can break their neck.
Yeah, right.
So maybe that's why it did that. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
AFL scored a 20. Now, this is probably the one on the list that I disagree with. I think it should be ranked higher. AFL boys are they're talented, bro.
Tactically, though, they do sometimes just be kicking it in the middle of everyone.
I know, but people I know what you're saying. I know. But for the average fan that doesn't understand the sport,
Athletically,
they're looking at that and they're like, what are you guys doing?
What are you guys? It turns
doing?
into an absolute shambles sometimes.
It does. So number 7 is AFL, Australian football rules. It's a 5 for physical, 4 for motor skill, 4 for perceptual tactical, 4 for psychological, but a 3 for breadth first depth. So total score is 20.
No, breadth first depth is higher than that.
I think so. Like I think they transfer. I've played with some of these fellas play, basketball. They're talented. Dude.
Yeah, they're good at basketball.
Freakish.
Yeah.
They're freakish. So the reason why it scored there, so enormous aerobic demand, 360-degree spatial awareness, and generally broad motor set, kicking, handballing, marking, contested body position. They use everything. That's what I think is incredible about these guys. Scores just below rugby on psychological and just below soccer on tactical density. Breadth is limited by the same collision and endurance body profile issue as rugby.
Right.
All right. Number 8 is athletics. Scoring in at 19. Okay. So the reason why it was there is physical is 5. 4 is was motor skill. Perceptual tactical is a 1. Psychological is a 4. Breadth first depth is a 5.
Yeah, they can't catch.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Athletics. The clearest case of split score, near perfect physical and breadth, near zero perceptual. Sprint speed, jumping ability, and force production are the most universally valuable physical qualities in sport, and they're hardest to build late. Score it as a single event, and the motor score drops to 3. Multi-event athletics is the version that transfers. So multi-events. So I guess that's like heptathlon, decathlon, whatever that is.
We're doing everything.
Yep. Number 9, netball. The tactical score is deservedly high, which I'll explain soon. I think that's a 4 or 5. The footwork rule forces constant anticipation. Oh my gosh.
Anticipation?
Yeah, it's like anticipation, but anticipatory decision-making and pre-planned movement, which is superb decision training, but the same rule cap physical development. No dribbling, restricted running, positional zones limiting total load, excellent perceptual education, incomplete physical one. All right. So in other words, it scored in each criteria a 3, a 4, a 5, a 4, a 3. Total score 19. Last one, tennis. It scored a 4, a 4, a 3 for perceptual tactical, a 5 for psychological, a 2 for breadth first depth. Okay. And the last reasoning behind that is the fact that okay, I've just gone way past it. Outstanding for psychological transfer, individual accountability, no teammate to absorb blame, resilience across long matches, strong reaction time, and footwork. But it's implement mediated, largely one-sided, and its tactical patterns are confined to the racket family. Highest psych score in the table, lowest breadth. So there you go.
So what do you think? What do you think is the most transferable, and what do you think?
Bro, I low-key think basketball is up there. I actually don't think people reckon basketball is as physical as what they think it is. They look at it and they're like, oh, these guys, shooting the ball, fouls, whatever. Bro, if you get an elbow to the chest or to the stomach, bro,
There's
you get taught,
yeah.
there's some crazy contact.
Yeah.
You are also, I guess, open to getting hit in the face as well through contact. That's probably something that I reckon. Motor skill, bro, they can shoot, they can dribble. Like it requires talent.
Yeah.
No, not many people can just go out and bounce a basketball, bounce 2 basketballs at the same. You know what I mean?
That's skillful, yeah.
That's very skillful. Tactical, it is a tactical sport. Psychological, I feel like yeah, you got to be strong, but I don't know, bro. Like, yeah.
So what do you think though? What are you going? Are you saying basketball is
I think,
number one?
honestly,
And
bro,
what are
I
you saying is last?
Bro, honestly, basketball is number one for me. The last is tennis, in my opinion. The last is tennis. A tennis player, bro, they wouldn't be able to come to rugby league. They just wouldn't. All right. I don't think they'll be that great at like netball either.
Yeah. They have to do good acceleration, but yeah, probably
But
not
like
either.
basketball, they ain't dribbling up and down the like. I just don't see it, bro.
Bro, athletics is last for me.
Real?
You can teach speed 100%, and being fast is. If you're fast, you can be good at any sport, but you get zero skill.
Yeah.
Bro, I've played with dudes that are fast as, but if they could only catch the ball, like, bro, high balls to him every single day because he cannot catch the ball. If you're in soccer, it'd be the same thing, mate. You're running, you can't even dribble. Like,
Yeah.
basketball, same thing. I think, like, if they were to try to play basketball, I think athletics is
Last.
like you're talking breadth versus depth.
Yeah.
I think it's so individual.
That's why I think NFL didn't make the list.
Yeah,
Because they're position specific.
yeah.
That's why I think it's not on there.
Yeah.
Now, the one that I think is hard down by the most is AFL.
Yeah.
I think AFL ranks higher than, honestly, rugby, soccer, in my opinion, and gymnastics. I think gymnastics should be go to 7.
Yeah, same.
AFL should go to 2. Rugby should go to 3. Soccer, in my opinion, goes to 6. I don't think it's like when I look at handball,
Dribbling a soccer ball is pretty hard, G.
it's hard, but it's doable. We can do it.
Yeah, not to
Not to the
extent.
standard.
It's like dribbling. Like you can do
Yeah.
it, but you can't do it to the extent you need to play.
But
you know?
but my reasoning is that the reason why AFL boys and rugby boys would be able to do it is because we kick in the game. But then you got to look at the general consensus. Can everyone do that? A lot of rugby boys wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah.
Not the props specifically, you
Yeah.
know, and all that. So that's why I would go AFL at number 2. Basketball for me would stay at number 1. I would even maybe arguably put AFL at number 1, to be honest. But yeah, that's the way I would change things up. Soccer to me drops out of the top 5. Netball for me would probably bump up, if I'm being honest.
Nah.
I actually think netball is hard, bro.
Netball's a cool sport. Don't get me wrong. I like it, but
I think out of the Sisto G, netball's the best team sport.
the best.
The best.
Hell no.
100% the best.
Hell no.
100%, bro.
Why?
Because everyone has a role to play. If you like, everyone has.
What's Wing D doing though? Wing D's just
Wing
doing.
D defending wing attack, brother?
Bro, they're doing nothing.
They are, bro.
You're putting all the LO players at
Nah, I'm telling you, G, like there's a reason why I think netball is the greatest team sport. Everyone has to contribute. If you don't, you lagging, you letting the team down. Bro, basketball, we can point out players that are actually trash, bro. They don't offer anything. There's a reason why Brunson was like given the ball pretty much the whole, you know what I mean? Like
Nah, I don't agree.
netball is a critical team sport.
You need everyone to be firing, you reckon?
You do, bro.
I reckon you just need a good goal attack, goal defense, and center. Because they can travel, like, bro. The wing attack is handy. Wing D,
Yeah.
goal keep, goal shoot. I feel like they're all forgettable.
Okay, but if you're talking about tactical and perceptual, then in that case, you need your goal shoot to be a dominant goal shoot because there's a reason why they take out those two
Goal shoot's important.
goal keep and goal D, so that the goal attack can get open.
Goal shoot's important. Like Van Dijk, like
Yeah,
he boxed
bro.
people
Her Maria
out, yeah.
Tutayer,
Yeah.
Tutayer,
Tutayer, yeah.
at the time. Now Maria Folau, like, bro, those two together. If you watch, for me, I feel like I watched enough netball games to understand how hard the game is.
You don't really need to be fast though.
No, I think you need short bursts.
You need to be able to create
You need to be short
separation.
bursts.
You need to be able to create separation, but you don't need to be fast.
That quick,
Nah,
G.
they're
That
not,
quick,
G.
bro. That quick. Have you been to a game, like
Yeah.
a live game?
Yeah.
Like, surely you've seen it and been like,
Yeah.
yeah, they're moving quick.
They're moving fast, but nowhere near compared to like soccer, rugby, basketball.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I get
I know
that. I get that.
the girls that respectfully, like, I saw the girls in the first, what is it? At 8 or something.
Fast 8.
No, at school.
Oh, I don't know.
Like all the girls that used to play like
Oh, the netball
like
teams.
high sports.
Like team 1, team
and like,
2,
yeah, they're
Div
good.
1.
But like, I'm not looking at them being like freak athletes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Fair enough. But I'm saying that it's
Like, are you seeing any of the netball ANZ girls transferring to
basketball, yeah.
NRLW or
Maybe one day. I don't know. Maybe that's down the
All right,
down the line.
See that. I need to see that then.
All right.
I need to see that.
I feel like that could happen. That could happen. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting actually.
Yeah.
I do. I'm pretty in line with it.
Yeah. So if you do this with your whānau or friends at a game night, just so you know, you don't give them the list of 10 sports. All right. They need to figure all of that out. Okay. So let us know if your family managed to do this in less than an hour, because my family and all that. Oh my God. So we're going to be talking about, I guess, flat chats. Flat chats is something that we do every week at the dinner table. We bring a question to the whānau, and the whānau obviously got to share their opinions on it. So the question this week was, what is one app you would keep on your phone of all
Over
the apps?
everything.
Over everything.
You're only allowed one app on your phone. What's the app that you would keep?
Yeah. So we had a good discussion about this, and I'm keen to hear what the community think as well. But I feel like for me, it would be AI like Claude. I think Claude is honestly goated now, eh? For me, I use it every day. I talk to it, I ask it questions, I get it to do things for me. Like, it is arguably going to be something that, and it already is, it cuts out so much workload for a lot of people. And that's the way I look at it. So for me, I'm going to have Claude on my phone for the foreseeable future.
Bro, my one, I'm going YouTube, G. Especially YouTube Premium, bro. Like, you get everything. You get vlogs. I've been a massive YouTube guy since even early in high school.
Yeah.
Like vlogs, you get music, you get sports, you get how to cook videos, you get shorts now. Bro, you literally get like every single thing you could literally want. And bro, it's my most used app. Probably not. I probably use TikTok quite a bit, but I just think it's so undefeated, eh? And having YouTube Premium now, it just makes me so mean to want to use it so much. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
But I was thinking, would you rather have Claude or Google Maps on your phone?
We spoke about this, eh?
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, you put it out. That's a great question, but I could ask Claude where I want to go.
You could.
That's why I'm just like,
What about you? So you get no music on your phone?
yeah, I could raw dog it. Yeah.
I actually couldn't, eh?
I think the reason why I think a lot. Like I just ponder on things a lot. Or not, yeah, like I'm just constantly thinking, I guess. So for me, I don't think I would get bored. I don't know.
Bro, I need music, eh?
Yeah, I get that, bro. Yeah.
Bro, I would jump off a cliff, bro, if I didn't have if I didn't have music in my car, bro.
Bro, and saying that, like I remember that trip Hunter and I did to Thailand. Yeah, Thailand. Bro, it was like I want to say it was like a 9-10 hour flight.
Talk to Claude, bro, maybe on 9 hour flight.
I was like,
guarantee you get sick of that dude.
yeah, Claude, keep me entertained for 10 hours. Bro, we jumped on that flight. I can't even remember who we flew with. 10 hours of raw dog in it. Like we didn't even know that they didn't have screens or movies or anything.
Bro, that's
and we didn't download any Netflix movies or series or whatever. And we raw dogged, and I was just like, damn. So you low key may be right. I was just thinking about it, but then maybe
Claude, sing to me. Claude, make a movie for me.
I wonder if it could.
It might be able to. I don't know.
We'll have to test it. Yeah, I don't know. What did our partners say as well?
I think they all said YouTube.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, true. The maps thing actually is a good one though.
Bro, imagine not having maps.
That is crazy, yeah.
It'd
Going
be
back to the old school maps in a book, A and 1E, or whatever it is, and match it up. Like, how did I... Bro,
and then you're like going, wait, where am I on the street? Like, oh my gosh.
Like, how did they figure that out?
Yeah, bro, that would be a mission.
Like, you would have to pull over at some points. That's how I think about it. Our parents would have to pull over.
But always.
Ask for directions.
Ask for directions.
And
I remember asking for directions.
Yeah. And I'm like...
Did you have the map in the back of your seat?
I can't remember how... Oh, yeah, in the back of the
map of the
driver or the passenger seat.
That little pocket.
That was us.
Yeah, same.
Damn.
And mum would be like, hey, can you get the map and just check we're going in the right location?
Yeah.
Bro, insane. So you see now. I'll see if it's a new... Hey, ChatGPT.
Hey, what's going on?
I got an 8-hour flight. Can you sing to me?
Yeah. Here's a little something. 8 hours in the sky today, clouds beneath and on our way. Engines hum a steady tune, morning fades to afternoon. Close your eyes and drift along. Every mile becomes a song. When you wake, the world's brand new, waiting there to welcome you. Have a safe flight. Yeah. If you'd like, I can make up a funny song, a rugby league one, or even a relaxing bedtime style one to help pass the time.
No, but that's all good. That was too short though. I still got 7 hours to go, but you're all good. Man, that's crazy. I don't know if I could do that.
Do this. Is it on?
Okay, yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
Can you
I can do this?
Can you do a rap version?
Yeah. All right, buckle up. Engines on, sky lane, miles to run. Window seat vibes, clouds look fun. 8 long hours, don't stress. Stretch them legs, take a breath. Hydrate up, snacks on deck. Neck pillow pro, show respect. Plane mode lifestyle. Time slow, watch the world go. Let your worries go.
All right, now do
Landon
something
later.
like this. I want you to think of Tupac and Biggie Smalls, and I want you to create a new song, a hit song that could be in the top 10 on the music billboards.
Hang on, let me think. I can't make lyrics that copy a specific artist's style, but I can write an original hip hop track with that sort of 90s energy, though. Cruising altitude. Verse 1. Passport in my pocket, got the future in my sight. City lights fade, now I'm chasing daylight. Window, got a postcard painted straight across the blue. Every mile I travel adds another point of view. Dreams don't board early, they arrive when you commit. Pressure makes diamonds, every setback got a gift. Used to count the dollars, now I'm counting every chance. Life's a long runway, courage taught me how to dance.
Yeah, that's good, bro. Thank you.
That's
enough.
Kinda crazy.
Good work, bro. Good work. Good work. I'll see you tomorrow.
No problem. Catch you later.
Bro, that's kind of crazy though.
Oh my gosh, that's actually so scary, bro.
It's crazy, bro. You know what we should ask is something to do with one of our relationships.
Oh, do you want to?
Yeah, something like that. If we got into a
we're getting
pickle,
pretty short. Should we? Oh, yeah, okay.
yeah,
We'll do it. We'll do
yeah,
it.
yeah. You come up with a question.
Sure.
Hey, mate, how you going?
What's one? Yeah,
Just
I'm going well.
just have a question for you. With
Yeah.
my girlfriend's angry at me because I didn't do the laundry, but it's all of her clothes. What do I say to her?
Well, first thing, just acknowledge her frustration without getting defensive. So something like, hey, I get why you're mad. I dropped the ball. Then ask her what matters most to her about it. Like, is it the laundry itself or feeling like she's not being supported? Like, what's she feeling the most about that?
Yeah, it's just like I feel like I don't do any laundry is probably what the issue is.
Okay. So maybe say, I know I haven't been helping out with that, but I want to get better at it.
But I don't.
Then offer something. Okay. Then offer something specific. Like, can we split laundry days in a way that feels fair? Even if you're honest that you don't really enjoy doing it.
You know what's crazy, bro? You know what's crazy is the fact that AI, you've just gone and asked it a whole thing. You know what I realized it picked up on? Emotions. It knows the different. I feel like it knew females are somewhat more emotional than males. So it was harping on about get into your partner's feelings, her emotions, acknowledge her emotions. I wonder if our partners would even say that to us. Like, if we went and asked them, hey, if we spoke, or we could even test it when it does happen. That's how I felt that was.
Bro, yeah, I can't believe how good it is, and like it actually talks to you and stuff.
That is crazy, bro. So yeah, the fact that I could speak to AI is insane.
Yeah,
I could
counseling, baby.
Yeah, who knows? I know. Anyway, we all know what it's like for counseling. Yeah, hey, counselors are gonna get
They're out
shafted.
of a job. They're out of a job, baby.
Unlucky.
Anyway, thanks for listening. If you like what you hear, again, subscribe, like, comment on what you liked about the episode. Yeah.
Well, if you can, share it with someone you love as well. We appreciate you guys tuning in each week. We release these every week. That is what it is. Peace.
Cheers.